Good afternoon and welcome to another one of my DIY videos. We bought an old house recently and I can tell you it's not for the faint-hearted. Most of the timber work is Oregon pine, but covered in about 20 coats of paint. So the project for today will be to renovate one of the old Union locks. So let me get you in close and I'll take you through the process. Okay, the little strike plate that sits here actually stripped off. Previously you can see that all the trim around the door frame has been taken off. And now we just need to remove this lock for renovation. And it's quite important just to keep all the screws together. And I find a little egg carton works pretty well for that. Right. Normally these screws are covered in paint, so one has to remove all the paint in the little groove. This one's got one screw missing already, so I'm probably just going to have to either try and find some of these screws. I think they're called Japan screws. Right, here's the lock. Whoops. Okay. This thing's falling apart on me already. Let's take the other one off here. Right, there we go. Let me just go and retrieve that little screw. Okay, and now we've got to take these two little plates off as well. Okay, now we've got to take these little guys out, and they are quite fiddly. Now these are little brass nails, and I don't actually know where to get them, so I need to look after these quite well. Just this little plate as well. Unfortunately this guy is painted in here, so I need to just pry that loose. If this plate bends a little bit, it's not the end of the world. It's a little steel plate, so that can be flattened again. Just carefully pry out the nail. Right, and there we go. I'll now take it over to the workbench and we can take it from there. Sorry about that delay. I quickly had to go and sort out our 2-year-old. And generally when they want something, they want it now. Okay, I've removed the lock from the door, and now we've just got to dismantle the whole thing. I see there's a fair bit of grease in there, and then we're going to start stripping the paint. I like to pack everything in sequence just so that I know how it all goes together. Right. There's the little brass screws. Just pop those in that egg container. Right, let's get that out. Here you can see the inside of the lock, and this is, I don't think this has been serviced or cleaned since this house was built, which was probably in somewhere in the 1960s. Okay, remove the little the spring clip that keeps everything together, and then these plates simply just pop out. As I say, I'll put these down in sequence. It just makes reassembly a whole lot easier. And then that's the main housing there. Let's put that over there, and the two little plates. Now the first coat of paint on these, I don't bother cleaning this back plate. These are normally in pretty good condition. I just wipe the grease off and get it nice and clean. This part here, that little cover plate is brass plated, so I remove that before I apply any paint stripper or start wire brushing, just to preserve the look of that. So I'll do that now. Just need to get 2 blocks of wood. Right. And then on the inside there's 2 little brass tabs that keep it in place. And then let me just knock those out. Right, the one side is out. Excuse the noise. Right, there we go. Those are out. And there's the little brass plate. And I can see here there's a fair amount of gunk and grunge on here. I'm going to start off with some paint stripper, and then we'll see how that goes. I use a water-based paint stripper. I just find it a little bit easier to work with than the chemical ones. This is the PowerFix Power Strip, and this works great on pretty much anything and everything. Just take the tab out here. And then I just use one of these really cheap and nasty paint brushes, and just apply this quite liberally over the surface. And I can see this is doing its job already. Okay, I've given the paint stripper a little bit of time to do its thing. I'm just going to put on some gloves. These are just cheap nitrile gloves that I buy a box of 100 at a time. And even though the paint stripper is water based, it's rather safe than sorry. Let's get the wire brush, I'll find it. There's the one. That's the one. Okay, I've also put some paint strip on these little bits, and with them you can just use brush. Brush the first layer off, and it's probably going to need a bit more paint stripper. This one's done a lot better. This little key plate, because it's brass, I'm not going to, or brass plated rather, I'm not going to put the wire brush on that one. I'm just going to use a little blade. This is actually just made out of a hacksaw blade, and that's actually coming off quite nicely. Right, that was, that's beautiful. Let's give it a little brush with this brass brush, just to make sure all the paint is off. Okay, there we go, that one's done, and then I'm just going to apply a little bit of this metal cleaner, and that will just shine it up nicely. A little bit more. Okay, that just needs a couple of minutes to do its thing. And now let's see how this one is doing. Okay, I've done some more paint stripper, and now let's just see how this little guy cleans up. That's absolutely stunning. I'll probably do another coat of the metal clean on that, but I'm very happy with the way that looks. Okay, I'm not going to bore you with the whole paint stripping exercise. It takes quite a while, but I will get back to you once that's all done. I'm also going to clean all these components, including the little brass bits, the same way I've done everything else. And yeah, have a great day, and I'll chat to you soon.